It's PTFP day 2. Let's get into it. So first off, we had Rise and Shine with our campers. They were all required to be out at 5 a.m. and the team who was assembled first was yellow, and they got a prize for that. We were rewarded handsomely. Rise and Shine is basically just exercise, some stretches to get the blood flowing. Our campers were very excited about their first Rise and Shine. Our exercise session was led by volunteer Ruben Rambo. He was getting them in on some nice stretch and exercises. Next up, we got our campers to get ready and straight into breakfast. We had our Liberian staple breakfast, the cassava, plantain, eggs, sausage, edo, and grit. Oh my god, my mouth is watering just for talking about it. It was so good. Our campers had fun. They had so much to say over their meals. And then straight into our daily news we go. Today the news was presented by the president of the tribe, Brown. She delivered beautifully and she was rewarded for that. Our campers are required to give news every day about the previous day's activities, which they did beautifully. And then straight into games we go. This is their favorite part because they get to learn new things and have fun with it. The first game up was general knowledge quizzing, and we asked all of them to put their hands up if they knew the answer to the question. All of them, when I tell you Liberian kids are so smart, they all did so well. These kids will surprise you. Like, they are not to be played with. The next game was the letter game, which required them to name a country, its capital, city, the president of that country, the currency, and their staple food just by the letter. The next session was a conflict section. We talked about the Civil War of Liberia, how it started, what were causes, what were the things that good and bad came out of the war. And these kids, again, I tell you, presented so beautifully. I was so impressed. We had such a good time learning from them. They were all participating. None of them let their limitations hold them back, which is something that was so inspiring. They all participated fully. Their friends were supportive. We at camp, we encourage the kids to clap for others so that they may be clapped for when the time reaches. The next point was questions and answer about their presentations, which all of them asked their team leaders who presented on the Civil War. They all had so much fun with that, learning from each other. Next, we went into a song icebreaker, which is basically to get them to learn each other's names, which they did so nicely. Next, they did some nice games, but this was the highlight of the day, the battle game. They are so competitive, y'all. They had so much fun with it, but these kids do not play about their money. They don't play about their trophies. They don't play about their medals. Oh my God, this was my favorite part of the day, the dancing competition. It was not a joke. The boys got so hyped up, they had to come up and show up. But these two little boys, they did the thing. And in the end, the brown team won. And then it was time for the volunteers to shake it up a bit. They did, and Team Blue ended up winning $5,000, which is really cute because they don't get it, but they won it for their teams. And that's what camp is all about. Last was the closing prayer, and that was our day. Bye.